What's up, Sagittarius? Welcome to Spoopy Girl Tarot. I'm your hostess, Laurel, and I will be doing your tarot reading for the month of September. Now, if this video ends up resonating with you, I would super appreciate if you gave me a like and for sure subscribe to my channel. And if you end up wanting to know more about this reading or any reading in the future, if you just want to get something more in depth and you want something private, all the information for that will be in the description below this video. But without further ado, why don't we just get into the reading, and I'll move the camera down so you can see what we're working with here, and we'll get right into it. All right, what can you tell us for Sagittarius for the month of September, universe? What do my Sagittarius friends need to know for the month of September? What do they need to know? Ooh, my chin got itchy. All right, what do my Sagittarius friends need to know for the month of September? Do my Sag friends need to know for the month of September? Let's do one more shuffle. Ooh, I'm gonna take this one for a bonus. Ooh, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So I'm gonna say that that's gonna be a bonus as far as the energies crowning your reading. But crowning your reading specifically is the Magician in reverse. So maybe we're feeling like something's not quite going our way, Sag. Maybe usually the Magician is, powerful manifestation. It's new beginnings. It's like taking a leap of faith. But maybe something has you feeling a little bit insecure. Maybe, maybe something's not moving forward and you want it to, but it's not. But we'll get into that. So we have Nine of Pentacles as your situation card. Usually to me that's single girl energy, so it doesn't have to be. It's also just enjoying yourself, the fruits of your labor, spending money on yourself and just having a good time, that type of deal. But you're being crossed by the Fool. What did I just say? Oh my god, you're being crossed by the Fool, which is basically the same ass thing as the Magician. It's powerful manifestation. It's new. It's starting a new phase. Something is stagnant. Something's not moving forward, either because of a lack of confidence. Well, we'll find out why. But I mean, a leap of faith that's desired is not happening because the Nine of Pentacles. So it's Earth energy. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Maybe there's an Earth sign you're dealing with that. I'm gonna stop trying because we're gonna see as we go. In the recent past, we have Eight of Pentacles. So something you invested a lot of time and energy in. Maybe you got an offer you didn't like, or you feel like it's not enough for you. There's something you're not satisfied with here, potentially to do with an Earth sign. Let's see. In your present, you have King of Cups. So I mean, there is something emotional going on. In your immediate future, we have the Sun. So there is happiness coming to you, so that's promising. Yikes, move that out of the way. Okay, the energy you're bringing to this is the Eight of Wands, very communicative, passionate communication. External to you is the Three of Cups. Someone's wanting to have a good time. Someone wants something bigger, more out of this. Hopes and fears, King of Wands. And most likely outcome is the Star, Aquarius energy. Okay. But don't worry, we're going to do some clarifiers as we go. And again, at the bottom of the deck, what's crowning you is the Magician in reverse. So something is not moving forward, Sagittarius. And I don't know that it has you that bothered, to be perfectly honest. Something might just be at a pause or a standstill, because with this Knight of Pentacles, that's someone enjoying themselves. They don't really have a shit ton of worries. They have their surrounding, because I mean, you look at the picture, she's chilling out on the lanai. She's enjoying her, everything she's worked for. I like to call this single girl energy, because when you're single and you're happy about it, it's everything's going right. You're feeling secure, you're chilling out, you're looking good, you're feeling good. You're walking around like a little snack and shit. Excuse me. That's the vibe of Nine of Pentacles. Because usually, even to me, sometimes to me, Nine of Pentacles can also be a powerful manifestation card, because when you look and feel your best, you attract things to you. It's like when they say when you stop looking for love, that's when it shows up. Because when you're not focused so much on finding a relationship, you're just doing you and you're enjoying yourself. And when you're enjoying yourself, you're the best version of yourself. And that's usually when people are like, damn, what's up with so-and-so? Like, they're looking good lately. You know what I mean? So that's the energy I get from Nine of Pentacles. So, like, that's what's going on. So it's like you have good energy around you, but for some reason you have low vibrational energy at the same time. So it's like, what's got your panties in a bunch, Sag? Like, there's something that you're not taking a leap of faith with. There's like something you're not jump starting that maybe you wanted to at some point. Maybe you don't want to because you want to be single. I don't know. Maybe there is some kind of a connection that you're kind of like getting over potentially, because I mean, normally the Fool would suggest that you want a new beginning with someone, but clearly you don't, or maybe you did, but you're over it, because we have Nine of Pentacles as the basis for your block. So it's like maybe you had a new start with an earth sign, and now you're kind of over it. Like, maybe what they had to offer you wasn't enough for you, because I mean, it's a knight. It's not a king or a queen, because like I say in my other videos, court cards to me represent levels of like emotional maturity, and like what the potential a person is to you in terms of a relationship. So if a king and a queen is like spouse material, the knight is boyfriend or girlfriend, and a page would just be like a brand new person that you have to get to know still. Or it's like fuck boy, fuck girl energy. It's younger energy, it's the least mature, and it's also the least serious. But not always. It really just depends on the type of reading and where it falls. So to me, it's like you're getting over this new start with an earth sign, or with someone that I think you had an established connection with an earth sign, or just someone with a lot of earth in their chart. And like they gave you a solid offer, because a pentacle is, in this case, is better than a cup when it comes to knights. It's more solid, because the Knight of Cups is more like rush in, rush out energy, but the Knight of Pentacles actually wants to try, even if they're not at the king or the queen level yet. This one wants to try. It's still a knight. They're not quite ready or capable or worthy of being your husband or wife yet, but I mean, they want to try, but I don't think that you do with this Fool in crossing you. But we'll see, because in the past we have Eight of Pentacles, so you put a lot of work into this. This is something that you invested a lot of time and energy into, so it's like, I don't think you're necessarily throwing it away. But then we have King of Cups in your present, so it's another court card. So if we have a Knight of Pentacles down here, someone you're already dealing with, and there's a King of Cups in your present, that's two different people. So it could be, for some of you, it could be that there's someone else on your mind that you do see a future with, but I don't think that you're with them. I don't. You could be, but I mean, it doesn't make sense to me that you are, because if you're in Nine of Pentacles, if you have a Nine of Pentacles vibe where you're like missing your freedom and just missing doing your own thing and not taking a leap of faith with someone who maybe had something that wasn't enough for you, it could be that you're focusing your attention on someone that you want to give your cup to, because I think there could be someone that you're more interested in potentially. Or this is the other person. Like, maybe it could be that there has been a third party energy, and maybe you're leaving another energy behind because this wasn't enough for you, and now you're working on something that you take more seriously. I'm just triggered by that Nine of Pentacles though, because that's not committal energy, that's single person energy. So, but I don't think you're trying to stay single per se. I just think you want to do your own thing. Man, this is complicated, Sag. I mean, I'm going to start clarifying some of these before I go on, because I don't want to not misinterpret, but like I feel a certain way I just feel a certain way about some of these. I just want to make sure. What's this King of Cups here for? Why is this King of Cups here for Sagittarius? Why is King of Cups in this reading? Why is the King of Cups here in this reading? What did I fucking say? Six of Swords. So there's something you're moving away from. Actually, I think, Sagittarius, that you are or have been in a higher level of commitment, but you're moving away towards it, potentially towards this Knight of Pentacles. Maybe this is an offer that you want. Maybe you've been working on a higher level of commitment, but you've decided to move away from it. Why though? Why is the Six of Swords here? Why is the Six of Swords here? It's wild because it's like you clearly we're working on something with someone. Well, I mean, it could be. I mean, I still think you're walking away from some higher level of commitment, something you've invested time in for a newer energy. But why? I think you want to explore the new energy because you got the Knight of Pentacles. That would, to me, that would fall under, you know, enjoying yourself and enjoying new things. Because a single person can do what they want. They can talk to whoever they want. So I think that's what you want. Why is the Six of Swords here? Exactly. Lovers in reverse. So some kind of commitment is coming to an end. I think you want to move towards something. This is making the best decision for you. That's what I feel. There's a lack of love in a current union that you're trying to move away from. I don't know that you have or that you are, but there's something you're walking away from that you did put a lot of time into, but there's a lack of love and you want something that you feel better serves you. Let's clarify the Sun, because there's happiness in your immediate future, but what does that entail? What's going on with the Sun? So again, to me, this is validation that something is being left behind. It may be difficult, and I think it's something that you're not quite. I don't think you've done it yet. I think you're thinking about walking away from something that does. I think you are definitely considering moving away from something, because this is Swords energy. That's air. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Could be that you're moving towards an air sign potentially. And I say that because in your most likely outcome, you have the Star, which is Aquarius. That's wish fulfillment. That's happiness. That's healing energy, which is very similar to Sagittarius energy because you both have figures that are pouring water out. So it's like you have emotion to give potentially to an Aquarius or an air sign in general. But I think that you're wanting to move away from something. I don't think you have yet though, because it's like you want to move away from something because your heart's not in it. Either yours or maybe you feel like the other person isn't. And I think it's probably, because I mean, the King of Cups in your presence, so it's like you have a cup to offer. I just don't think you want to offer it to whoever you're currently with. I just think that there's someone else potentially, you want to offer it to somebody else, someone that you because it's a knight, it's not a page, so that's someone you know. Maybe you already have a little bit of history with them, and maybe you believe that their offer is more solid than what you currently have. But with the Sun, you're gonna be happy, but I think it requires you to turn away from or just like acknowledge that something's more work than it's worth. But I think you're afraid to do that because it's like You have all the reasons in the world to leave this relationship, but you're still holding on to it for whatever fucking reason. So it's like, this doesn't make you happy. You have the intention and the desire to walk away from it, but you're still kind of holding on to it, even though holding on to it keeps you up at night and keeps you, it's just taking longer to get to your happiness. But it is coming, because it comes in your immediate future. So something's gonna make you happy. I just don't know what quite yet. Okay. The energy you bring to this reading, Sagittarius, is the Eight of Wands. Very communicative. So you're definitely a person who always, so you may be with someone who likes to withhold their feelings or their thoughts. Maybe you're, like, if you were dealing with an earth sign, like I said earlier, like if it's like Virgo energy, for example, or Taurus energy, it could very well be that, like, you're dealing with some stubborn ass earth energy that doesn't like to talk that much. They would rather just, like, internalize it until it turns to Cancer, basically. That's not you. You like to talk out every fucking little thing. You're the person who, like, will send texts long after the argument's over, you know, or like when it's like when the other person might think the argument's over, but it's like, no, I still want to talk about this. That's what your ass likes to do. You like to talk. You're a social butterfly. So, and I mean, even if that's not you, like, elongating an argument per se, like, I do think you're a person who likes to talk, regardless of who it is. You're a chatty Cathy. That's what I get from that. It's just, you like to talk everything out. Now, the energy external to you is Three of Cups. Now, I was already getting third-party vibes before this, but I mean, this is a little bit validating to me. Doesn't have to be that, but I mean, I really feel sad that there's someone that you already have in mind that you want to move towards. I already feel the vibe of you're in a long-term, higher level of commitment type bond, but you're not satisfied with it. You're afraid to walk away from it. You're not quite ready to cut that cord yet, and you're just prolonging your happiness by doing so. And I think that, you know, that Three of Cups energy is just a reflection of that. But it could also be, again, a reflection of this Nine of Pentacles. Like I said, you want to have fun. You want to get back to who you were when you were a single, hot-ass chick or dude. You know, you want to get back to the energy of, I have the freedom to do whatever I want, do whoever I want. Like, I just want to have a fucking good time. And I think that's kind of what the Three of Cups is too. Or it could be both. I mean, it's you wanting to get back to who you used to be before this relationship, this relationship took its toll on you. Because I mean, again, you're in a union where there's a lack of love. Like you're not feeling like someone has your best interest at heart, or, you know, it's just not. It's not in alignment with you. And that's probably why there's a third person, because you're trying to find something more solid, something that's going to make you happy outside of the relationship. But fucking just get out of it so you don't have to, like, so you can get to this happiness sooner, you know? But I mean, it looks like you're going to initially get what you want when we get to further down the line of cards here. Because what you're hoping for is the King of... Shit. Give me a sec. I dropped your fucking cards. Or one of them. Alright, so you're hoping for King of Wands. So even though that's a court card, it's like, I think this is you, because it is fire energy. So I think you're hoping to have a divine partnership that's full of passion and sensuality, you know. King of Wands, you know, he's very sexy. He's very fun and energetic. He's the life of the party, you know. That's who you want to be. That's what you're hoping to have. I think you want to be this King of Wands. Just like I said, you want to get back to who you were before the relationship. You want to be fun. You want to be, if you're a man watching this, you know, you want to be back to, you know, being that macho, sexy guy who can be with whatever chick he wants. And if you're a girl, it's like the same type of thing. You just want to be flirty, 30, and thriving, you know? You just want to get back to having fun and just, like, having the freedom to just do what you want and not have to answer to anybody, or, you know, have to consider anybody, rather, not answer. I didn't mean to make that sound so, like, domineering that way. I mean, that's what you're into, but I mean, that's not how I meant to make it sound. It's just like the freedom of just being in control of your own destiny, you know what I mean? Just I mean, I swear to God, like, I'm lucky that I still live alone in this pandemic, because good Lord, if I had to deal with quarantine with another person day in, day out, no privacy, I'd fucking lose my fucking mind. I swear to God. And I think that's just kind of what you're trying to channel, Sagittarius. You just want to get back to, you know, feeling like you have the freedom to be yourself, do what you want, and not answer for it. Just complete freedom to enjoy your life without the drag of being in a loveless relationship. Whether it's you that lost emotion for this person or vice versa. You know, I feel like it's you that lost the emotion, because there is a King of Cups here. So I do think that someone else, I think the person you're involved with still has feelings for you, but I don't think that you feel that way. I think you miss the single life, honestly. And I think you're more interested in this Knight of Pentacles than you are in this King of Cups. And again, in your most likely outcome, you have the Star. Again, it's Aquarius energy, so maybe you're moving towards an Aquarius for all I know. But it could also be just initially wish fulfillment, because you'll notice there's nobody else in this picture. She's by herself and she's living her best life. She is the star, you know, she's a star, she's a leading lady in her own movie, which we all should be. So it's like, it very well could be, because I mean, the star is wish fulfillment. That's why they say wish upon a star, you know, 1111. So it's like, whatever the wish is, whether it's to be totally on your own or to move towards this this Knight of Pentacles, it's probably going to happen once you get past this point of holding on to this fucking negative ass vibe, this shitty ass connection. Because I mean, let's do some more clarification. Who is this? Oh, no, let's not do that. Let's clarify the Fool. Can you tell us about the Fool? Why is the Fool here? Why is the Fool here? Why is the Fool here? Please tell us what. We have the Seven of Swords. You can't make this up, y'all. I'm telling you. Didn't I say someone here there is definitely third party energy, I swear. Because the Fool is crossing you. Something's not moving forward. Why? Someone is sneaking around. Hello. Look at her. She's in her backyard in the middle of the night. No one knows she's out there. Where are you going, Sag? You know, like, what the fuck are you doing? You're sneaking around, exploring your options with, you know, this Ace of Pentacles. This Knight of Pentacles. This is someone you want to start something with. You like what they have to offer. You know, it's like, there is dissatisfaction here. And that's why you're exploring, or trying to explore rather. I don't know if you have. Probably. I'm going to do another clarification for this Ten of Swords. What is keeping your ass? You want somebody else. Why are you still with this person you don't even like? I mean, you clearly do, because I mean, otherwise you wouldn't have a hard time walking away. But why? Why is it so hard for you to walk away, Sag? What are you so afraid of? Come on, I need something for this Ten of Swords. Why is Sag still holding on to this loveless relationship? Come on, let me get it. Let me get it. Three of Swords. Okay. You are afraid. I think you're afraid that, like, you'll make the wrong choice potentially. Because, I mean, Three of Swords, more third-party energy. I think you're afraid of honestly, I think you're just afraid of being sad. I think you don't want to make a choice just because it's too painful to do. I think you care about this person that you have a higher level of energy and higher level of commitment with. Because, again, you did invest a lot of time and effort into it. It is a higher level of commitment, so it's not like it was a fling. So it's kind of like, it's like you've put so much time into it that it's like it would be like saying goodbye to like a family member. So it may be that you don't have romantic feelings for them anymore, but you care about them as a person, and you're afraid of hurting them because you care about them as a human being. You don't want to hurt them. You don't want to cause pain, because I mean, you know that you want somebody else, and I think you're afraid of that by either saying that or just causing this person any sort of heartbreak in general, like, because you're up at night thinking about ending it, and you're holding on to it because you know it's going to cause pain, and I think you just don't want to hurt this person. I think you're just trying to do, I guess, right by them, or maybe what's easiest for you, Sag. I think it would be better if you were honest, but I think ultimately you will, because I mean, the sun is coming. It's in your immediate future, so I think you've just been holding on to it because you're afraid of either experiencing the pain of hurting somebody, or you're afraid of saying goodbye because you're so used to them being around, even though it's not what you want anymore. Does that make sense? I think it does. Because even me, like, my last relationship that I was in, like, my last real serious relationship, like, I knew it needed to end long before it did, but it was hard for me to walk away because I still had love for that person. I couldn't imagine, you know, my life without them in it, even though they were causing me pain even though being with them made me just as unhappy. Like, it was still scary to imagine, you know, them just not being in my life anymore. And I feel like that's the same type of shit right there. Like, it's like you're so used to them being there, and you're like, oh my god, I'm scared of, like, what that means, like, of what that's gonna feel like, you know? Let me do one more clarification for Three of Swords. See what else you can tell us about this Three of Swords energy. Yep, strength. Can't make it up. You're trying to find the strength to do what you need to do because you're afraid to do it. Plain and simple. You're scared, or the other I mean, all of us could be vice versa, by the way. Like, if it's not you, it could be whoever you're dealing with. Just bear that in mind too. But you are looking for the strength to do the right thing because you know it's not going to be easy to leave this person. You don't want to hurt anybody. Maybe there's more than just one person involved. Maybe your families are intertwined, so it's not just you breaking up. Like, if you're married, there's like this whole, you have to get divorced, you know. If there's kids, then it's just like, it's more than just you and one person, which makes it messier. So it's like you're trying to, like, do this as painlessly and as mess-free as possible. Or maybe you're just scared. Maybe if it is just you and one person, maybe you're just afraid and you're trying to find the courage to do it. That's what I'm getting from that. What can you tell us about this Knight of Pentacles? What can you tell us about this Knight of Pentacles? The Hanged Man in reverse. So somebody, I already said this too, it's wild. Someone is not happy with the decisions that they've made. So it's like you have this Knight of Pentacles who's made you an offer, and the offer wasn't good enough, and maybe, I don't know who, I mean, there's obviously a higher level of commitment that you're trying to get out of, and maybe you were already messing with this Knight of Pentacles before. I think these could be intertwined. Like, maybe you, because again, we do have Seven of Swords here, so that's cheating energy, baby. So it could be that you were already messing with this Knight of Pentacles before, and then maybe you went back to the higher level of and then maybe you decided to just go back and push all your energy into this higher level commitment, and now there's regrets about it, because now Hanged Man in reverse means you are definitely aware of the decisions you made, but you're not happy about it. it's definitely like a lot of regret and just like, fuck, what did I do? Because it's like I could have had this Knight of Pentacles, but I went and fucking just... I think you were sneaking around with the Knight of Pentacles at some point, and they probably tried to offer you something that you could take seriously, but your ass decided, no, I mean, I have a girlfriend, I have a wife, or I have a husband or a boyfriend, and I think I'm just gonna stay there because I already put so much time into it. I'm not ready to quite leave that yet. But now you regret it because it's like it's like you went back and realized that there's no love there. It's like you thought it would the emotional fulfillment would be there when you went back, but it ain't. It ain't, boo. It's not there. And now you want to leave, but it's like you're stuck there, either for probably. I don't think you're literally stuck there. I mean, unless you're in a basement watching this, I don't see how you are. But I mean, this is when it's like you realize you made a mistake. So it's like you went back. It's like you were seeing this person and then you turned your back on them, and now you have massive regret about it. Now you want to leave, but it's like, I already fucked up. I don't know what to do. I mean, will this person even talk to me again? Because I mean, I already kind of fucked up, and I'm finding the strength to like walk away. I'm trying to find the strength to walk away from this, but I mean, shit. But it's like I'm scared because I don't know what this is gonna mean. I don't know if this person, but I don't want to hurt anybody more than I already have. Maybe I don't think this person knows that you were two-timing, or vice versa. I don't think they know that there's a third-party energy, but you do. You do. I think you do know, Sag. I mean, one of you. I mean, whoever's doing the sneaking knows that there's a third party, and you're gonna move towards your happiness. So I do think that at some point you are gonna find the strength. Shit. I think you are gonna find the strength to do what you need to do, so that you don't have this energy going on anymore. I think there is going to be communication, because I mean, this is what you do best. Your ass likes to talk and stalk, so it's like I think you are going to be reaching out to this person, because I mean, external to you, Three of Cups, like we said, most likely third party. It's definitely third party energy after everything else that's come out on this table. I think all of this is being influenced by that third party energy, because I think that's ultimately what you want to do. You want to reignite a passionate relationship. I think this time you want to be more serious. Like whoever you were having this passionate affair with, I think you're a bit more, you're more willing to step up and be serious with them now, and ultimately get that wish fulfillment. And if it is an Aquarius that's on your mind, Sag, I mean, there's your validation. You're probably going to get them, or at the very least, you're going to be able to talk to them. I don't know that you're necessarily going to get back with them, but they are in your most likely outcomes. So I just hope that when you do talk to whoever your third party person is, if they're willing to talk to you, that you actually are doing the right thing here and you're severing cords. I hope that's what you do before you talk to this person, because I mean, it's shitty if you don't, because I don't see a clear cut yet. I just see you being scared to do it, and that you're looking for the courage to do it, and that you're going to go towards something that makes you happy in the immediate future. So I hope that by the time you pursue your happiness, that you've done the right thing and you're not stringing two people along. Don't do that, Sag. And I hope that if it's the other way around, that's the case. If it's the other way around, then you have some questions to ask if this person comes back, because they're going to. That's there. There's going to be some form of communication coming back in. So just be prepared for that. If you're the cross watcher watching this, be prepared to hear from them, and make sure you ask the right questions, like, are you single? You for real this time? Like, you better prove it and shit. And even if they are, like, make them jump through some hoops, because it's like, why do you want to be with the cheater anyways? If you're still invested in this for any type of reason, make sure if you're the one who crack my neck for a second, if you weren't the one sneaking around and you're like maybe the third party who's cross-watching, make sure, like, reevaluate what you want in a relationship, because they, you know what they say, if they'll do it with you, they'll do it to you, all right? But at the same time, if there really is a true connection here, if you really believe that there's something to it, just make them jump through more hoops, make them work for it, girl. And if not, if it's the other way around, Sag, if this really is you, then I think just do the right thing, cut the damn cord, stop elongating your suffering so that you can chase what it is you really want the right way. All right? That's all I got for you, Sag, for this reading. But I hope it did resonate. I hope I didn't bum you out too much. And if you have any, questions for me, if you want to delve more deeply into this reading, or if you just want a private reading with me in general, the details are down below in the description. And I'll just see you in the next video, Sag. Have a great time. Have a great day, night, week, whenever you're watching this. I hope it's a good one. So I'll see you in the next video. TTFN.